Question 9. Which concluding sentence should follow sentence 17 to best support the information presented in the passage? Okay, so I think this is going to be the last sentence. We want a sentence to follow the conclusion. So let's take a look at this. Yep, sentence 17 is the last sentence. So what do we want at that last sentence? Well, we need to restate in the conclusion the thesis, claim, and arguments. Certainly. If that's already been restated, well, we're probably looking for a call to action or lesson learned, something based on that thesis claim. So let's see what we have here. We have connecting with nature just by being near an indoor plant is a significant factor in well-being. Okay, so that might talk about kind of the psychological benefit of it. 17 refers to a psychologist. Nature is something within which we flourish. So we probably want to add something about the idea of health benefits and a broad statement that plants indoors are helpful and solve a problem. That was the main idea of the passage. So I'm probably looking for something like that among the answer choices. Let's go back and see if we can find something that matches. A, because indoor plants absorb the carbon dioxide in our air and release the oxygen we need to breathe, they're vital to our wholeness and wellness. Okay, well, we just talked about the wellness in the earlier sentence. Because indoor plants absorb the carbon dioxide. Okay, that's very specific. That's a detail that sounds like it should be in a body paragraph. That's evidence of the health benefits. So I'm not sure we need to be that specific. It's generally kind of the right thing we're looking for, but this seems too specific. Seems like evidence, not part of a conclusion or a last sentence. B, experts say that adding a Boston fern, a spider plant, or an aloe vera plant is a good place to start if you want to begin to incorporate nature into your home or office. Okay, why would I choose these plants and not other plants? Nowhere did we mention particular plants. And why do I care about a good place to start? I don't want to introduce an idea at the end. Although it is advocating for an action, so that makes B, again, possible, but it looks too specific, too detailed to be our final concluding statement. So I'm not going to cross it out yet, but let's move on. C, more people should consider bringing natural elements inside to improve general wellness and reverse some of the negative effects of an indoor-centered society. That sounds like it's consistent with the main thesis claim, and it's broad, it's not specific. It's not talking about carbon dioxide or a Boston fern or spider plant per se. It's just a call to action. It's advocating people should consider bringing natural elements inside. Why? Because this whole passage is about the benefits of indoor plants, and it improves general wellness and it reverses some of the negative effects of indoor activity, which is where we started off the passage. People are indoors and there are toxins and things like that cause a problem. C looks to be the best broad statement that restates the main idea here. I think this is going to be the right answer. Let's just check D. As one study has confirmed, well, wait a second. I'm going to talk about one study as my conclusion, my last statement. Again, that's not going to be right. I don't want to introduce a study in the conclusion. Houseplants are a wise investment because they can receive 90% of the toxin in the air with the span. No, that's too specific. That belongs in a body paragraph. Correct answer for 9 is the broad restatement of the thesis, claim, and arguments. That's also advocating for a call to action based on that. C is the correct answer.